Hello, hello, hello. This quick LinkedIn training is brought to you from my kitchen. Gotta do these things sometimes, don't you? And for those who have been following me for a bit longer, nope, this is not a Nick Cave shirt. This shirt's by a guitar band called Wire. And if you're old enough, you may know them. Anyways, my name is Petra Fischer, and I help entrepreneurs, business owners, and teams all over the world to get visible on LinkedIn so that you will attract instead of chase your dream clients. And today I want to talk to you about LinkedIn articles. If you've heard me talk about LinkedIn articles in the past, one of the things you may hear me say is that they don't get as much visibility as they used to. So sometimes people, think, why would I still bother with them? There's a few reasons why you would still bother with them. First of all, they're being indexed by search engines. So if you write a half decent article and someone's searching for that topic, either within LinkedIn or on Google, your article may well show up in the search results. So that's a good thing. Also, if people do read one of your articles on LinkedIn and then at the bottom see the other ones, it does give you some authority in your area of expertise, and you can bump visibility a bit by on your profile, that featured section above, feature an article there so that it gains visibility by profile visitors. But I want to tell you something I discovered. And as a LinkedIn trainer, I probably should have thought of this before, but I'm only human. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see. Here's the thing. Share. All right. Now, one of the things is when you get notifications, this little ding dong bell and it turns red and it has a number. I noticed something there that confused me. So let's check my notifications. Some people had birthdays. Let's see. Yeah, I did send them all birthday messages because, side note, but sending people a birthday message is one of the easiest ways to pop on their radar, once a year. And as Sandra Clark said recently, if you walk through the office and someone had a birthday balloon tied to the cubicle, you wouldn't walk past without saying happy birthday. So why would you do it on LinkedIn? But that aside, the thing I was looking for, birthdays, yeah, being there, done that. Profile views, also going into them later, and see if I want to say hello to people. But God, so many notifications. It was a bit easier to find before I started recording this stupid thing. So let's refresh and see. That makes it a bit easier. Yeah, here it is. I must have scrolled straight past it. So someone reacted to my article and it has 212 reactions. The thing is though, this article is old. Or to reframe that in a positive manner, this is evergreen content. And let's have a look at this particular article. As we can see, 212 reactions, only 24 comments. I don't see the views, but let's go to the actual article because, as you can see, first things first, this was published in July 2017. Today, it is May 2021, so that is nearly 4 years ago. Still, people are liking it or loving it or whatnot. So let's check out these stats. Do you ever click this? Here it is. If you've ever published an article on LinkedIn, do you ever go back and check these stats? I have to admit, I haven't been doing it for a while, which is really, really silly because when you do, there might be some nice surprises apart from some useful info. So let me click this one. And holy flaming cow, look at that. 75,000 views. 75,000 views. How did that happen? I mean, I know it's over 4 years, but none of my other articles did that. So a few things you can see here. Again, there's the 212 reactions, 24 comments. Gives you a bit of information here, like what company, what job title. You can see a few more. So in my case, if I look for job titles, because that's the easiest way to see if they're my ideal client, salespeople are all right, business strategist, executive director, they're all good. Now here, this is interesting. So the biggest views came from New York. Then there's London, but all of this, well, you know, the first, what they show me, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they're showing you 8. And in my case, apart from 1, they're all in the US. So that tells me I must have posted this at night, like in the evening, because my evening is afternoon in the US. Because in those, you know, the bulk of the people that saw it, there's no one in Europe. Well, not no one, 688, but, you know, only one spot. However, I think that the crux of why I get so many flipping views is this, the reshares. Can you see it? Here it is. And LinkedIn isn't as consistent these days in giving us notifications that someone shared your article. So this is another reason why, if you have articles, you have to at least once a week go and check those stats, at least on a few of them. Of course, 15 reshares. Look, it's even been shared. Well, can you see it here? 6 months ago. So this is nearly 4 years old, and 6 months ago it was still being shared. 6 months ago, 8 months ago, what else have we got? A year ago, another one that says a year, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years. But, you know, so it's still happening. I'm still getting likes on this pretty much every week. It was still shared 6 months ago. And as you can see, so this one was shared. Be the first to react. So I didn't know it. I didn't even touch base on that. Here's someone else. And it says, be the first to comment. I didn't comment. So this is something you need to pay attention to. You need to do that more often. Let me see. What's this tab? Yeah, so, sorry. When you have an article, make sure you put a little bit of an author bio. Go away some author bio down the bottom, you know, so that that's what's interesting. But then there's a comments bit. Look here, more from Petra Fisher. See all 33 articles. So this is what LinkedIn gives you as well when you do articles. It puts another 4 down the bottom. And then you can click this. And so here I can see that, you know, 1,200 views, 500, we got hit 300, and that was actually a really, really good article. 300, whoa, less than 200, not even 1,000. 200. See, my articles aren't doing all that well. Oh my God, only 125. And yet there was that one, that massive one that had 75,000. Here it is. Look at that. So this needs some investigating. To me, it must have been those 15 reshares. Let me stop sharing this. Yeah. So it must have been those reshares because that was the only thing that was significantly different. None of the others had reshares. So here's the thing. Apparently, when you post an article, it's worth your while to try and encourage sharing. Not that I did it back then, this sort of happened. But now that it happened, I want to make it happen again. How about you? Do you want to? So I'd say write an article, then create a number of posts that highlight one key point from the article. So the standalone post is interesting, but also links back to the article. Share the article on your other social media, especially where they can click a link, such as Twitter and Facebook, but even on Instagram. If you have a newsletter, share the link to the article and see what happens. But definitely don't underestimate the power of articles. They take a little bit more work. They also give you a lot more credibility and authority on your topic of expertise. So go fix it.